trying Esco Restaurant and Tapas in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, y'all, this restaurant is owned by yours truly, 2 Chainz. Well, co-owned by 2 Chainz, that is. And when I walked in, it looked nice. From the decor, the lights, pictures, customer service, everything was just spot on. Also, I do want to point out, what I got today, very satisfying in a sense that I only spent $67. So economically, they've already passed the price check, you feel what I'm saying? But we gotta see if this food is good, y'all. I got all the popular lunch items because dinner starts at 5 and I really ain't got the time to wait. Let's see what it's hitting on. Starting with the Esco rolls. Okay, so the Esco rolls are egg rolls. You can get them in mac and cheese, veggie, or collard greens. I got collard greens, and I'm looking inside of the egg roll, and the collard greens are actually, they're filled with collard greens and meat. My own personal opinion, I don't think you should have put meat in the collard greens in the egg roll. Reason being is because the meat is dried out, and I'm pretty sure that came from frying. Also, not to mention, you did a horrible job rolling these. Horrible job rolling these. I feel like plain collard greens should not be an option for egg roll. That's just my own opinion. I feel like it should be paired with something like maybe mac and cheese and collard greens. Just plain collard greens with just meat, that ain't gonna work. Oh yeah, by the way, the collard greens, they suck. Got the sweet chili. Y'all celebrity rappers love that sweet chili, don't you? I love it. Now we're trying the Esco wings. Sour meat. Sour meat. So I got lemon pepper wings. It comes with about, I don't know, what's this, 4, 7, 8 wings. They coat the wings with lemon pepper really, really well. I gotta be honest with you, this is probably the most noticeable lemon pepper wings I've had since I've been down here in Atlanta. But this right here is old chicken. Oh yeah, for sure old chicken, 2 Chainz. This chicken, without a shadow of a doubt, has probably been sitting out for a while on a counter, table, whatever the case is, and they just fried this and tossed in lemon pepper. That's what the they did, 2 Chainz. That's what the they did. And I ain't gonna lie to you, when I opened the box, I did notice a funny sour smell, but I thought it was just me, but clearly it's not. The chicken smells like sour shit, bruh. Oh yeah, that's old. 2 Chainz, this what the you doing down here in Atlanta, man? Huh? Wow. I'm gonna definitely be sick tonight. Next we got, what's this? Oh, fried chicken and okra. We got fried chicken. Hey, 2 Chainz, titty boy. We gonna get the out of here on 3. 1, 2, 3. Get the out of here. When it comes to the way they fried this chicken, I can't take that away from them, all right? It is crispy, it is crunchy, it is juicy. Now, I've had a lot of bland chicken in the past. I've had a lot of tasteless chicken in the past. This is the crunchiest, juiciest, tasteless, bland chicken that I've ever had on this channel, and I'm willing to stand by it. They literally dropped this piece of in grease and just said, he be all right. Hold on. Oh, hell no. Look how beautiful the meat is. This right here could pass for penitentiary meat for sure. 2 Chainz, maybe you ain't been in the restaurant in a while, but you gotta fix this shit. Okra. Now the okra looks like it at least has some salt on it. The okra is, it's okay at best. Lastly, we got blackened salmon. Okay, the salmon ain't bad at all. So for the price, they give you a thick piece of salmon, bro. Like the salmon is really thick. And it looks good too. Now taste-wise, I think I see what you did. It's pretty good, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm pretty sure while they were cooking this, they squeezed the lemon on this, and that's really all you can taste. But for some, that's just enough. For me, it's okay. Mac and cheese. God damn it, no. God damn, titty boy, you breaking records today, boy. Hell no. Once again, I go on the record and say I've had a lot of bland mac and cheese. This one takes the cake. They didn't put shit in this. Cheese and pasta, bro. That's all this is. But on second thought, 2 Chainz, as bad as I want to be mad, I really can't be as mad. Because I feel like I got what I paid for. This won't number $15. So for $15, you, I got what I paid for. 2 Chainz, I love you, bro, but God Damn. Although the chicken was spoiled and then fried, that's a fact, I would still come back to eat at this restaurant. If you're watching this video, if you're ever in the Atlanta, Georgia area, check this place out. Trying a spot called Old Lady Gang in Atlanta, Georgia. This should be very interesting. This restaurant is owned by actress, businesswoman, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Candy Burris Tucker. So when I walked in this restaurant, it wasn't as big and fancy as the other restaurants that I've been to here over the past couple of days. I mean, they have a lot of pictures on the wall, very nice selection of pictures that is on the wall, and a very nice decor, limited seating, limited parking. Y'all ain't no parking lot. You're gonna park on the side of the road. And I'm almost for certain you're gonna get a ticket. But besides all that, this is a nice, small, cozy restaurant. I came to this restaurant last year, and y'all said this restaurant was the worst restaurant in Atlanta. And when I ate here last year, this restaurant was not as near as bad as you guys made it. I'm back here again, and I spent about $95 at this place on takeout, which we'll discuss the prices later. Let's see what it's hitting on. We got barbecue rib tips. I'll tell you one thing, these ribs are chewy as hell. So I got rib tips and two sides. The rib tips are covered and slathered in wet barbecue sauce, which I don't have a problem with that. But the ribs themselves, like, I want you guys to kind of see, that's how tough and overcooked they are. Well, it feels like I'm chewing on a leather boot. A boot. Candy, y'all wrong for this boot right here, man. Green beans. All right, so the green beans, they're just green beans. Looks like we got green beans, onions, and red peppers. These would have been really good if they were fresh green beans tossed in garlic candy and also some salt and pepper. All this is literally green beans, red peppers, and onions. Nothing more, nothing less. No, red skin potatoes. All right, so these are red skin mashed potatoes, and that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. I will say I do taste a little bit of garlic in here, but not too much. I'm not sure if you were going for just regular red skin mashed potatoes or you're going for garlic mashed potatoes. Whatever you're going for, it's lacking that good old salt and pepper. And I know you guys are saying, oh, you sound like a broken record. Oh, you keep saying that. I'm just being honest. This right here ain't nothing but red skin mashed potatoes with a little bit of garlic. That's it. Remove the garlic from the mash, it's tasteless. And it shouldn't be like that. We got fried fish. I don't know about that, Cannon. I don't know. So the way this fish was fried, I gotta tell you, it was fried right. From the exterior, the interior, the size of the fish, the smell of the fish, everything about this fish is spot on. But the flavor is very, very underwhelming. You can taste the salt here and there, but that's about it. And also, it would have been nice if you would have gave me a lime, Candy. That'd been nice. Got some sauce right here. Oh. Remoulade. Might be Cajun remoulade, actually. That's all right. Woo! Hot sauce. The fish ain't good without a little bit of hot sauce. Hot sauce in the fish? Sorry. Collards. Hell no. So for one, I've never in my life seen dry collards. These collards are dry as hell. They also have meat in them too. One thing I know about collards, man, the collards is only as good as your pot liquor or the juice that the collards are cooked in. These look like they were cooked in water, and the water was not seasoned. This would have been good with some red pepper flakes and some vinegar. Mac and cheese. So with the mac and cheese, it does have a mild flavor to it, which is cool. Mac and cheese is only as good as your cheese sauce. So it would have been nice if this was a little bit more cheesier, Candy. I'm just saying. Oh, and I wish the pasta wasn't overcooked either. Aunt Bertha's fried chicken. Now with a name like Bertha, this chicken better be on point. All right, we got 2 legs, a thigh, cabbage, and mac and cheese. Chicken was cooked really, really well. It's not dried out, it's crispy, it's crunchy, it's juicy, it's meaty. For the price, they actually give you a nice sized leg and thigh. All that's good. When it comes to the taste, nothing really pops out. I'm not saying it's bland. I'm just letting you know nothing really pops out. There is a hint of sweetness on here somewhere. I'm not sure where it's coming from, that you obviously taste on every other bite. So if you get this chicken and you're looking for something to stand out and pop you in the mouth, it ain't gonna happen. We got thigh. I do taste some herbs with a hint of a very slight hint of sweetness. We got cabbage. cabbage is really good. It's a little sweet, peppery. It has a slight crunch to it. It's not cooked down as I like them to be. Cabbage is good though. I'm trying this mac and cheese one more time. I just wish the mac and cheese was a little bit more cheesy. And we got a cornbread. So cornbread is thick, as you can see. It's a cornbread muffin. It's crispy on the top, but if you like sweet cornbread, you like this. Now let's talk about some real bullshit. My subtotal was $74. Now with the 18% gratuity and taxes, it brought me up to $93.91. Hear me out, y'all. And I said this numerous times. I don't mind paying a percentage, okay, on takeout orders. I really don't. I do believe that waiters and waitresses should get paid. I also believe restaurants should pay them a livable wage, but that's another story. But 18 to 20% is just, it really is mind blowing. See, when you charge an 18 to 20% gratuity, auto gratuity on takeout, you leave a really nasty, sour mid taste in a lot of people. You understand what I'm saying? Because some people think you're forcing them to do what you should be doing, and that's paying your waiters and waitresses a livable wage. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but I'm just saying that's what some people think. But you know, as I sit in this car, it makes me wonder, are black businesses really doing that bad? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been to a lot of restaurants that are not black owned, and I've never ran into this problem. I've never run into a problem when I'm charged auto gratuity, I'm paying for parking, I gotta spend a certain amount of money when I get in here to stay in here. I've never run into those issues at other establishments, and it just makes me wonder what's so different about them versus black owned establishments. Does that make sense? Once again, Candy, I love you, I support you, I respect you. Keep going. Keep going. If you're ever in the Atlanta, Georgia area, check this place out. Trying Frost Bistro in Atlanta, Georgia. This is gonna be very, very, very interesting. So this restaurant is owned by yours truly, Love and Hip Hop star, Rashida and Kirk. Or should I say power couple, Love and Hip Hop TV star, Rashida and Kirk. So for one, you can't place an order over the phone. And I think it kind of pisses me off a little bit, but you know, let me get to the good part. This restaurant is really nice. From the second you walk in, all the way to the bar, everything is clean. Everything is, it's not as bright as I would like it to be, but overall, the aesthetics is really nice. It was also good to see Rashida and Kirk with their feet on land in the restaurant. Not only were they in the restaurant, they were definitely putting in that work. From hauling stuff around, making sure customers are taken care of, making sure I'm taken care of. I'm good. I appreciate you though. Yeah, thanks for asking though. I appreciate it. They were very, very hospitable. Very hospitable. This is personally my first time seeing two owners in a restaurant doing just as much work as the workers that work there. Again, this is my experience. This just could have been the day that they just decided to come up in there and put in work. But from what I've seen, it was a really nice thing to see. When you order the food, they actually show you your food. They sit you down, or at least I was already sitting down, and then they open up everything you order to show you everything you ordered, which to me, I like that too. But this motherfucker is expensive, which I'll get on that later. I ordered all the popular items. Let's see what's hitting on. Let's start off with the basics. Chicken and waffles, split. Hold on. Got it. Pass on 3. 1, 2, 3. The chicken is ass. Rashida and Kirk, this cost me $18. For $18, I would think whoever's cooking this would know to season the batter before they fry the chicken. I would also think they would know to make sure the grease is on par. The grease isn't bad, but it's on its way out. Texture-wise, it's good. Exterior-wise, it's good. It is meaty. It's not dry. It's crunchy, crispy. It's the whole 9. But if I'm being honest with you, Rashida and Kirk, the chicken is pathetic. Trying to waffle plain first. Hold on. In my own opinion, a good waffle does not need syrup, and this one right here, it really doesn't. It's soft, fluffy, light, just the way I like it. This is all around though. It's a good waffle. This is the sauce that comes with it. Is that a vanilla and cream cheese sauce? I'm not really feeling that. This syrup about to hit though. Oh yeah. The waffles are good, the chicken sucks. Next we got oxtail and grits. So for one, I would prefer something like this to come in a bowl. Putting oxtail and grits in a plate like this, it's diabolically insane, all right? I had to double bag the oxtail and grits and it still spilled everywhere. I would appreciate, because these are $44, I would appreciate if you would invest in some bowls with lids. Secondly, for $44, Rashida and Kirk, I'm gonna need a little more than this. $44, I need my grits cheesy I need this in a bowl. And most importantly, I do not need my fucking oxtail gravy salty. But if we're going, is that a carrot? I don't know about y'all, but I've never had oxtail and grits with beans and carrots. This isn't a bad dish, bro. But what's making it double dutch between good and mid is the salt. For $44, Rasheed Dunkirk, you gotta fix this. And last but not least, we have a steak. And I'm not gonna cut it, I'm gonna bite it. This tastes like it won't season at all. So this is a 12-ounce steak with a lot of potatoes. And the potatoes got onions, red peppers, green peppers in it as well. The steak looks beautiful. Y'all grilled this steak to the gods and back, and I can appreciate that, I really can. And for the price of $50, I thought it was gonna be some bullshit as far as quantity. It's not. They actually do give you a lot for the price. When it comes to the steak, no. All that is just a grilled steak. Nothing more, nothing less. That pisses me off even more than the oxtail grits. Why? Because all a good steak needs is salt and pepper, Rasheed and Kirk. And it seems like y'all are cutting corners and just grilling. Yep, that's what it seems like. You don't get to cut corners, Rasheed and Kirk, when you're charging $50 for steak and potatoes. We got some sauce. This is A1 sauce. Rasheed and Kirk, please do better. If I'm paying $50 for steak and potatoes, I don't want A1 sauce. We got another sauce right here, y'all. Ooh, this sauce is thick. This is like a unbalanced sweet and spicy honey. I say unbalanced because I can see the herb in this mud, but I can't taste not one of them in there. All I can taste is the honey, the sweetness initially, and the after effects of the red peppers. We got the potatoes. Looks like they were pan fried with onions, green peppers, and red peppers. But, I'm being honest, y'all have a salt issue. Y'all are over salting the out of this food, and it is killing the quality. Now that that's over with, let's get into some real bullshit. My receipt today, let me show you guys. I spent $149.68. Is it fair to round it to $150? We're gonna round it at $150. Take a look at the receipt. There's about 5 charges that I think is just unnecessary. There's at least 3 that's unnecessary. The service charge, $20.97. Y'all, that's gratuity. It was only me, and I did takeout. That upsets me, y'all. But after the $20, y'all, we got state, city, county. I ain't never seen no ATL, TS, plot twist, plus TI, whatever that is. I've never in my life seen that on any receipt. So I'm not sure if this is mandatory or not, but it would be nice to combine the tax so I don't feel like I'm being fucked. If you charging these prices, which, look, your prices are your prices. They are high to me, but for other people might not. My food needs to be right. I need some reliable to-go containers. And for the love of God, I need somewhere to park. I don't want to have to walk in a mile down the road to your establishment. Rasheed and Kirk, I love y'all. I will continue to love y'all. I respect y'all. I personally am a huge fan of y'all. This is bull. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are ever in the Atlanta, Georgia area, check this place out. Rasheed and Kirk, I love y'all. And I'll come back. Trying Trap City Cafe in Atlanta, Georgia. I ain't gonna hold you, y'all. This review, I'm a little excited, all right? I'm a little excited. This restaurant is owned by yours truly, T.I. Hold on. Let me start over. Back up. This restaurant, this cafe, is owned by the legend, T.I. Back in the early 2000s, 2007, 2008 specifically, some of T.I.'s hits got me through college, and for that, I'm very appreciative. Love you, T.I. I was a little surprised when I walked in, all right? I'm just gonna be honest with you. I was expecting more of a cafe. This is giving me more of a hookah lounge. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe that's what y'all are going for. I don't know. I'm just telling you what it looks like to me. I got 3 popular items. I was gonna get pasta, but they were out of pasta, so let's see what's hitting on. I got the salmon bites, y'all. Why? Because T.I. said this was his favorite menu item. T.I. Hold on, I refuse to believe that was, hold on. Oh my God. Ass on 3. 1, 2, 3. God damn it, I hate doing this to T.I. Because I love T.I. But T.I., this is ass, bruh. You said these were your favorite. I'ma call Get the fuck out of here with that. Whoever's back there working in the kitchen, all they did was fry salmon bites. That's it. These weren't tossing no seasoning. These wasn't cared for. I will say this, the exterior is good, but they are tasteless as f. Got some sauce for the salmon. What kind of sauce is this? Okay, it's like sweet chili sauce. I'm disappointed in you, bro. Very disappointed. We got lamb chops. I can't believe this shit. My God. T.I., you know, I gotta ask you. I love you, bro. But what in the f are you selling, bro? What are you selling, man? This right here ain't nothing but grilled lamb chop. The motherfucker that fixed these for me didn't fucking bother to season these at all. And I can prove it to you. Look at this shit, T.I. These supposed to be Shawty Lowe's lamb chops too. That's the reason why I got them. And these are fucking disgrace. And then on top of that shit, they had the nagacity to lay it on top of some spring mix. T.I., nah, bro. Nah, bro. We got some type of sweet and savory sauce for the lamb chops. This tastes like sweet chili and Worcestershire sauce. T.I., do better. We got the garlic hustle mash. Nah, it's supposed to be garlic mash. The garlic in the mash is very, very faint. Faint to the point to where these shouldn't even be called garlic hustle mash. They should be called just mash. This is fucking ridiculous. I can't believe this. Mac and cheese. No, T.I. I don't want to say this, bro, but do you give a f about what you selling back there, man? Because what I got here is mac and bullshit right here, bro. We got pasta and soupy ass cheese. See that, T.I.? See it? It does taste like they tried to maybe season it with seasoning salt, but my brother, you gotta step this shit up. This is unacceptable. We got shrimp and grits. Once again, because they didn't have any pasta. Yeah, T.I., we gotta do better, bro. So for one, you gave me a lot of grits. And I mean, you gave me a lot of grits. But it didn't quite work in your favor, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because all you did with the grits is just boil them in water. You didn't add no butter. You didn't add no salt. You didn't add a goddamn thing to these grits. These grits right here are just plain f***ing grits. At the very least, you could have added salt. And to take it a step further, you should have added cheese too. Now the shrimp is good. I can appreciate that. The sauce, it's not the worst, but it's for damn sure not the best. To be honest with you, T.I., none of that shit matters because I can really taste the grits. And the grits are completely ass, my guy. It would be nice if you're gonna give me this much. You put it inside a bowl. That was leaking all out the front and shit. Didn't appreciate that either. Do what you want to do, T.I., but I'm just saying, I'm just shocked. I'm completely lost for words for the food I had today from your restaurant. I mean, yeah. T.I., I still love you, bro. I'm about to drive right down this street and bump T.I. right now. But what I had today was a fucking disgrace. And maybe, you know, maybe you're not as focused on the food. Okay, maybe this is a restaurant by day, club by night. I don't know. But if you're gonna charge luxury prices, you cannot put that on bullshit, bro. I beg of you, get your ass in the lab and please, my brother, give us some good food. Because I will come back. I love you that much. I will come back. If you're ever in the Atlanta, Georgia area, y'all, check this place out. I'm trying a restaurant called Prime on Peachtree in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, this is about to be a good one, y'all. For those who don't know what Prime on Peachtree is, this restaurant is owned by the iconic Lil Bow Wow. Or should I just say Bow Wow? Let's leave the little off. I actually ran into Lil Bow Wow at the Falcons game. Sorry, bro. Hey, man, I'll be seeing you soon, bro. I say that. He didn't know who I was. It's all good, but I guarantee you, Shad Moss, Bow Wow, after this review, you'll know exactly who your boy is. And I'm going to go ahead and give Bow Wow his flowers because I think he deserves this. There was a point in time where Bow Wow ran the music game. It was between Bow Wow and the other one was Soulja Boy. Obviously, music has evolved since then, but I will never forget the early 2000s when Bow Wow was that ever. Bow Wow, you're a legend in my eyes, brother. Straight up. Anyway, the customer service was nice. The restaurant looks beautiful inside. From the bar area, which looked well lit in red. The sitting area, which was not so spacious, but it was, you know, it was nice. The event space and also the decor. All that was just on point. Then I went next door. They have a cigar lounge. The cigar lounge looks nice too. From the pictures, the bar area, the TVs, and they even have bottles that just look beautiful on the wall. Needless to say, this restaurant is amazing. But with a beautiful lounge and a beautiful restaurant comes with beautiful prices, which we'll talk about later. And also, sometimes longer wait times. I waited about, I'd say 45 minutes for my food. And as you can see, there was barely anybody in the restaurant. I spent damn near $100. Let's see what it's hitting on. We got a French toast sandwich. Oh my God. Hey, yo. It's fire. For sure. So I keep it a band with you. When I opened my box and I seen this, it didn't look really that appetizing to me. I'm just saying. All I seen in the box was just literally a French toast sandwich. A bacon, egg, and cheese French toast sandwich, that is. But when I say this damn thing is fire, this shit on Mac. They did one or two things. They either A, added maple syrup to the batter, or B, after they cooked the French toast and of course put the bacon, egg, and cheese in between, they drizzled it with syrup. But it has just the right amount of sweetness to go with everything that's in between the French toast. And to think I was wondering why they didn't give me any syrup, I don't need it. This shit right here is a banger. So we got honey hot fried chicken. Yeah. I gotta say, the wings are like that. So for one, I didn't quite order this, I don't think. No, I didn't. Prime honey hot fried chicken. I was expecting to get a breast or a thigh. I got 3 whole wings and 2 sides. Definitely not what I paid for, Shy Moss. But I will say, what you gave me was pretty good. The wings are fried perfectly. The honey hot on the wing is a nice even balance. They are saucy and wet, just how I like it. The meat easily pulls off the bone. The presentation is nice. The only thing I will say about these wings are, they are a little messy. So if you don't like getting your face messy or your hands messy, you might have a problem with that. But if we're going by pure taste, if we're going by the honey hot chicken, the definition, I gotta give it to you. Bow wow, shot. This is it. We got some broccolini. Broccolini is good. So here's a hot take, or unpopular take. Broccolini is a little bit sweeter than regular broccoli. But I can honestly say, and this may be just an unpopular opinion, broccolini favors asparagus a whole lot. This was done right, and it's good. Mac and cheese. Okay, so we got mac and cheese with really a whole lot of cheese. Now I understand, y'all, mac and cheese is supposed to be simply mac and cheese. But mac and cheese should also have a little swag to it. I shouldn't only taste the cheese that it's made with. You feel what I'm saying? There should be some type of seasoning salt, whether it be salt, pepper, or whatever the case is. The only thing I can taste in this mac and cheese is simply just straight sharp cheese. And to me, I ain't really a fan of this. Point blank period. Some of y'all may like that, and that's cool. But mac and cheese, in my own opinion, is only as good as your cheese, your seasonings, and your salt. And this just ain't, no. We got biscuits and gravy. Let's try this out. Okay. To the chef that made this, I feel like you made something so simple way harder than what it had to be. I do. So we got 2 biscuits, 2 egg biscuits actually, 2 scrambled egg biscuits, and on top we have the gravy. The biscuits, they're pretty good for the price. They are a nice size, I can tell you that. They're not overcooked, fluffy. The biscuits are really made just how I like them. Let's get on this gravy. I'm not too much of a fan of a gravy. I'm gonna tell you why. So this is chicken sausage gravy, which I ain't really got a problem with. When I think of a gravy, right, it's particularly sausage gravy of any type, I think of a nice, beautiful white roux with black specks in it from the black pepper and bacon fat if it's a sausage gravy. Most importantly, I'm looking for a thick sauce, a thick cream. You feel what I'm saying? This really ain't got that. All I see is sausage and peppers. And the biscuits are way too big and fluffy and way too packed for not to have a nice thick gravy. Next we have grits. Okay, so this is grits with crawfish sauce. I could have got a protein, I didn't get it. I wanted to see how the grits would be just plain straight out with the crawfish sauce. I can say out of all the places I went that makes grits, this is the only place whoever made this actually put butter in the grits, right? At least that's what it tastes like. But what they did not put in these grits is cheese. Some people may not eat cheese. I understand that, and maybe this isn't for you. But you cannot just have crawfish sauce on top of plain grits. You have to give it some swag, you feel what I'm saying? Had you mixed some cheddar cheese in this real good with the crawfish sauce, this would have been amazing. But I do want to see how it tastes all mixed up together. Yeah, I think for the price, you could have gave me more crawfish sauce. That's one. And two, you should have put cheese in these. That would make these a whole lot better. Last but not least, we got dessert. Yeah, this is pretty good. So we got a cheesecake that's crusted with Biscoff. But the cheesecake is not as dense as you're used to having. It's soft and smooth. It's almost like a custard. But that's good. My only problem with the cheesecake is the cheesecake is a little bitter. I can see some of you guys not really liking this simply due to the texture. The graham cracker crust is mushy too. The inside is mushy. Like I said again, it's almost like a custard. Some of y'all might like that, some of y'all may not. To me, Biscoff cookie, cheesecake. This can be a little bitter for some, but for the most part, it's all right. Now that that's over, let's get to the real boy. Today I was charged $92.33. Bill would have been $72.10, but taxes took me up, $20. Restaurant fee, 3%. What in the is that? Auto gratuity on takeout is complete and without prior notice, it's horse. Now some would say, bow wow, pay your workers more. All right, me, I'm okay with a percentage of my bill going to the service because I understand servers need to get paid. I am 100% with that. I tip servers all the time. But an auto 20% gratuity service charge is just, that's insane. I can definitely see that issue, that small issue, deterring people from coming to your restaurant. But hey, do what you do. On top of that, bow wow, parking. You gotta pay for parking. All I wanna do is park and eat my food, and I gotta pay $10, $20 before I even get to the dough. That shit's insane, man. But I can say, although the prices and the charges are bullshit, I did have some nice to-go containers that I can appreciate. Food today wasn't bad. If you are ever in the Atlanta, Georgia area, check this place out.